I'm Lindsey. I am the Operations Manager for Malin Marine Services, and effectively my role is a mix of project management and running the business unit. So I look after a team of welders and platers who work both in the workshop here on site and also carry out quite a lot of work for projects all around Scotland and sometimes in the UK as well. And our primary focus is specialist welding. So we have a team who are excellent at welding a variety of exotic metals, and we also have a training school. So obviously they pass on this knowledge to younger people that want to train, or people that need to renew their certification every sort of 2 or 3 years. So in a nutshell, I keep everybody in check, make sure the business is profitable, make sure the projects are running on time, to budget, have the right resource requirements. So quite a busy role. What do I enjoy most? I suppose the variety. It is a fast-paced environment, and I very, very much enjoy that. Some people would find that quite chaotic, but I do like having lots of things to focus on at once. So there's an element of needing to be able to manage lots of tasks at the same time. And managing a team that work remotely as well. So you need to have a really good team dynamic, a really good team spirit, to make sure that everybody actually delivers what they say they're going to do, both when they're in the workshop here and working off site. Is this the type of role you're expected to be in? Right, so well, my background is probably nothing directly related to what I'm doing right now. I actually started my career first of all as a salesperson working for commercial and residential properties overseas. So I used to work a lot in Spain and in the Middle East, but I suppose that's where my ability to run teams remotely came from. I also had quite a lot to do with the project management teams for the construction sites, so there was always an interest in project management and in running multiple projects at the same time. But from there I actually went to go and work at sea for 8 years, so I ended up as an officer on super yachts for quite a long time, 8 years of my career, travelling the Mediterranean, Caribbean. I went up to the Arctic as well. But there was an element of that role that again involved project management. So that was really the place where I sort of honed the marine project management skills, and managing all of these different contractors in quite technical fields that I perhaps didn't know everything about, but just enough to be able to pull them all together and have them working cohesively. So after I stepped away from ships, I found myself in Scotland at this company, and they needed a project executive. I was primarily dealing with the infrastructure expansion, so that was very much the same sort of skill set, dealing with lots of different contractors and trying to install new machinery. So what would my advice be for young people that are looking to get into this industry sector, but I suppose more specifically project management? I'd say first of all you need to be curious. In school you need to explore and learn a little bit about lots of different things, because those skills are invaluable, but mostly it's people skills, because the key thing with a project manager or with anything that's kind of reliant on solutions, so essentially a project manager is all about problem solving, you need to be able to deal with people. So people management skills are essential, and it's a skill that's underrated, but it's so important. So I definitely focus on that, hone your skills there, learn from what you don't like in people, and try and adopt aspects that you do. There's across your school life and life afterwards, when you go into the workplace, you will find plenty of examples of situations where you do and don't appreciate being managed a certain way, being spoken to a certain way. So you can just really learn how to adopt the correct sort of skills. It will go a long way for your career. You also need really, really good organisational skills and planning for this role, particularly planning skills and looking at the what ifs, so that you're forever looking ahead to what could potentially go wrong, and have plan B's and C's in place so that you don't get caught short, because essentially project management is about meeting budgets, meeting timescales, delivering all of those things within certain times, within certain budgets, but To do that, you need to rely on an awful lot of people. So you need to be able to pull that all together and just basically make sure that you've thought of all the X factors. So I would say they're the